We all have those things in MCOC that we think could be changed, that we think could be better, that we think if added would make the game a whole lot better, if we had more of this, if we didn't have more of this. Well, I got 10 things I think that KBM should add or change or anything like that this year that would make MCOC a much better game. Let's get into it. All right, so we're going to start off with 3 just things that I think should be more attainable that are really slowing down at least my progression and a lot of my buddies' progression. And the number one thing I think is not really slowing down our progression, but is just making the game a little more boring, is champion attainability. The fact that there's all these different champions, right? And like, I've wanted to play with Dr. Doom in content for a very long time. Just wanted to play with him. Like, I don't even care if I really have him on my account and I can use him to clear content. Like, if I can just have a more ramped up version of him and just play with him in like a test thing, that'd be sick. Like, just having an area, this is, I guess, another thing into the attainability, but just having an area to play with any champ you want at any rarity, anything like that. Just, okay, here's a big old boss, nothing special, just, or you can even customize who you fight. Like, if you could just have something where I could just do an ideal matchup and just have some fun, I think that'd be really cool. You're not going to get rewards from it. It's just you, okay, I want to test out this matchup between this champion, this node. I want to test it out, see what happens. It's also be a training ground if you got some upcoming story quest with a certain node that you don't know anything about. I want to train. Well, that's kind of difficult unless you go straight into the quest. So if we could have a training ground where we can choose the node, we can choose the champion, we can compile things, we can throw in any champion we want, just have some fun. I think that'd be really cool, and I think that would help a lot of players be more engaged in the game and jump their progression, because I can tell that's what KBM's trying to do. They're trying to bring people from the beginning to like Cavalier in the shortest amount of time. If you added this where people could train with whatever node they wanted, that'd be sick. The next thing I think that is really hard to attain right now is ISO. ISO outside of duping champions is almost like nothing. Like, unless you dupe champions, you're not getting like any ISO. So if we could get some more ISO along the side during quests and stuff, that'd be sick. Because back in the day when I'm clearing story quests all the way from Act 1 to Act 4, I got a ton of ISO. Now I get like none. So a little more ISO, that'd be nice. The third thing and the final attainability thing is Alpha Catalyst attainability outside of AQ. There's people like me and my buddies, I don't enjoy AQ, we don't enjoy AQ, we don't really enjoy the Alliance content. Like, it's not that fun, and we don't have time for it, which makes getting Alpha Catalyst really hard. During this past month, when they gave out the compensation, we got a bunch of glory and we were able to rank up a bunch of champions. Great. It was awesome. I got a whole bunch of champions up that I've wanted to take up for a very long time. I just haven't had the Alpha Catalyst. Well, I was able to get them and I got them ranked up. If we could get ways to get Alpha Catalyst outside of AQ, more of them, that would be awesome. Now, I know that's going to be difficult because there's people who do a whole bunch of AQ and then they're also going to get this Alpha Catalyst over here, which is going to offset things. I don't know how you would do that, but I know for the people who aren't really hard in Alliance but doing it more, I'm just playing the game, getting Alpha Catalyst and ranking up your champions is extremely hard. So I know some people are going to say just go do AQ, it's not that hard, but I don't got time, I got a life. Alright, next we have just the rest of them are all not attainability focused, but more just game improvements and things that I think would really improve the gameplay experience. We're going to start it off with the Arena Bot Flush. I think it's really big right now. The Arena bots just in Arena is all over, and it's obvious too, which is the hard part. Like, if they were lower down, there's a few and they weren't obvious, then sure. But when the whole leaderboard is bots, that's not cool. Not cool at all. So I think Arena Bot Flush is really needed. The next thing is a reduel button. I've wanted a reduel button for ages, especially when they're putting in these targets and stuff. Gotta go duel these champions. Dude, put a stinking reduel button. I have to keep searching it and then fighting it and then searching it and then fighting it. It takes forever. If you're going to keep putting in these targets, put in a reduel button and save us all a bunch of hassle and a bunch of time. If you guys are agreeing with any of this, make sure to hit subscribe. Trying to get to at least 300. It's kind of my goal right now, because then I can sync my YouTube channel to Odyssey. But Yeah, 300 subs would be great. Make sure to like, make sure to comment down below what you guys think, and let's get into the last 4. All right, the next one, it'd be really great if we could pre-plan our auto path on a quest. Right now, you get to a joint in the quest while you're auto fighting, and if I'm going and doing something, I gotta go make dinner, and I just have it sitting here on my desk, auto fighting. It's stuck there and it doesn't do anything. I come back and I think it's completed the quest, but I'm just stuck at a joint halfway through the quest. If you were able to hit that auto button, well, not like before the auto button, like it pops up with a thing that says pre-plan your path or something, and you pre-plan which ways you want to go. That'd be sick, because right now it doesn't change much. If you're just grinding out low-level content, you know what path you're gonna take. Like, why even have you choose every which way? Like, just pre-plan it, get it done. That'd be great. The next thing would be spice up event quests. Event quests has gotten really boring unless you're doing Cavalier difficulty. And then it's got the cool nodes that you can get different interactions and stuff. But if you're not in Cavalier difficulty, Master, Heroic, Uncollected, Beginner, all these different difficulties have gotten really boring. So if we can add in maybe some, I don't know, incursion aspect, or like just something to spice it up. I really don't know what they would do, but something where it doesn't feel like the same thing every month. Because right now it's just like, oh, another EQ. I want these rewards, but I got to do the same thing. I got to grind out this quest. Like, it doesn't feel fun. Like, it's getting really boring. So if we could spice it up somehow, throw in some special, like, not really difficult nodes, but just some special stuff in the lower difficulty, like Cavalier, that'd be even good. Like, just throw something, spice it up, add some spices, add some cinnamon, salt and pepper, something. The next thing, I really would like it if they brought back the root node in a side event quest or something. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun, just changing up the gameplay. It's like the EQ, I get bored. Change it up a little bit. Root was fun. The different aspects they had it. You're rooted during special attacks. That was like, ooh, okay, a little bit of challenge here. Not that the game's not already challenging enough, but it just makes things more different. I feel like I'm using the same word all the time because the game is very repetitive. That's the one thing this game does very well, is repeat things. So if we could spice things up, awesome. So bring back the root node. And the final thing, the one thing that I really want, and I've wanted since they put it in this game mode, is a solo incursions mode. I really, really, really enjoy incursions, but my buddies, as I said, we have lives, and we don't always, we're not always able to meet up and do it. But if I could have a solo version, like even if it's half the rewards, because there's some really good rewards in there. There's a lot of gold, a lot of stuff. Even if it's a reduced amount of rewards, and I can just, boom, do my solo path, solo, like do a whole bunch of solo stuff, that'd be really cool. Because really, like, incursions, I still want the team aspect. It's really fun. I do enjoy that when I have buddies over. It's like, hey, let's do an incursion. But a solo one would be good because there's these rewards that I'm missing out on all the time because I don't have somebody to do it with. I don't know, my buddy's not there. When you push the find partner, it's some random person, and half the time they don't even look at the chat. So it's like, I don't want to do that. So if we could have a solo incursion mode, that'd be great. That'd be insane. That'd be amazing. I would love it. I would love it. It would rekindle some of that fire I had at the beginning. I was like, oh, this is really fun. Like, this is cool. And then I'm like, shoot, I'm missing out on a lot of stuff because I don't got something to do it with. So, yeah. But that's my spiel. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like it. Make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to get 300. Make sure to comment down below what are the top 5 things that you want to see added to the game. And I will catch y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye.